there, besties. Let me know that you can hear me, okay? Oh, let me put damn headphones on. Let me know that you can hear me, because, child, I think that Joy Reid deserves another round. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I think Joy deserves another round. Good afternoon, good people. It's Sunday? Yes, happy Sunday. Shout out to everyone who is here. I see you. I appreciate you. We got some things to talk about. It looks like our non-friend, non-FBA, non-ADOS, tether ass, and we love tethers around here, okay? Joy Reid has been canned. She out of here. She fired. She done. They said, go out, go that way. To the left, we done with your ass. You done said too damn much. DE and I fired on up out of here. Okay, now listen, we do not take joy, no pun intended, in people's firings, being let go from their jobs, getting getting the shaft, pause, no diddy. We do not take joy in there, none of that, except for this time. I'm gonna take it on the chin. I'm gonna just speak for myself. I'm taking joy in the fact that this biatch is finally on up out of here. Now, listen, I didn't say, that she should get deported. I ain't say, something should happen to her, like her family or none of that. All I'm saying is how in the hell she always gonna talk about what somebody else did and ain't got no forethought to look at what the hell it is that she ever said and did, and always trying to take somebody down. And how is it that the colors be always allowing somebody in one moment to talk for them, and then in the next moment, you don't speak for us? You don't know. Child, I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. This is absolute craziness. But let me calm down. Let's ease on into this. Okay, no diddy. Shout out to everyone who is here. I see you. I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. I think you can hear me. Let me know that I sound okay, because I don't want it to be too loud. Shout out to everyone on this Sunday. I just got home. On my way home, I'm sitting here just watching or listening to nice music, and then someone sent me a text or an email, and I'm like, no. So I had to go to some of my regular smegulars, and we're going to watch a couple of their videos because they done already did the damn thing. It's like breaking, I guess, I don't know if it's last night or if it's this afternoon or what. We about to look at it all, okay? So Joy Reid has been fired, allegedly fired. Let's see what it actually is, from MSNBC. Her last show is going to be sometime this week. Child, we might have to watch it, child. We might have to watch it, see what she says, because I just have a feeling. I got a feeling it's all Donald Trump's fault. This is a racist How many believe that that's what we're going to hear? I personally think that that's what we're going to hear.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
Child, you know her and all the sisters allegedly is going to come out here and say all that and then say,
I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
I fully expect to hear all that, and hopefully y'all know that that's how this is going to go. Child, I ain't even get to the blogs yet. There's so much going on, okay? So we basically ghetto. Talk about Joy Reid. I got a couple other things as long as y'all want to hang out. I got to let you know I just got back, so I is tired, all right? But when am I not tired? Because, child, I'm going to be going away next weekend too, y'all. So I'm not going to be able to do these types of live streams, but I'll live stream. Sorry for the live stream that effed up on Friday on my way to VA. I got to make sure that I thank Sasodi for the coffee. I went to Dunkin' Donuts. And then after I was drinking the Dunkin' Donuts because the stream messed up because I was in Podunk. Shout out to Podunk. And it was like, it's all country. And then I went and saw that John Phillips, shout out to John Phillips, sent me a Venmo. He said, girl, go get yourself some Starbucks. He said, you need to go get your regular stuff, not no damn Dunkin' Donuts. So John Phillips covered coffee and breakfast for Saturday and for today. So shout out to him. Shout out to y'all that support the stream. I see you. I appreciate you. Let me go ahead and thank our first super chat from our girl, MICHONDENYSE. Hey, y'all. Couldn't have happened to a better person. Abso-damn-lutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to RBN, also known as Through the Fire Podcast. Thank you so much, hon. He said, ding dong, the witch is dead. And MSNBC is a racist. Everyone is going to be racist now. They're going to have a fit.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
Fit. F-I-T and not fresh and fit. Fit, which is what I thought I would be talking about today, but somebody else. Yo! And during Black History Month, something just ain't right. I shouldn't be this happy. I'm not happy, but it's just like, you can't just go around doing and saying whatever the fuck it is that you want to and be racist and then turn around talking about how somebody else is racist. Girl, shout out to Thick Cut. I like the name. I like that moniker. Thank you so much, hon. He or she, I'm going to say he, says Joy deserves all the joyless, unhappy-ish that lies ahead of her. I don't disagree with you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to From the Black Couch up in here. Thank you so much, hon. He said peace and blessings and no more blonde, angry tethers. Y'all, this is what she going to do allegedly. This is what I said. Just like I said about Big Tiff, you going to come over to YouTube. She going to be a content creator. Big Tiff is doing better on TikTok than she is at YouTube, but she started, so I just feel like that's where she's going to go with it. If she loses, we on for that too, y'all. I'm going to put the link in. Make sure that you are waiting and ready for when I go live because we're going to watch the election on election night and see what happens, child, because if Big Tiff gets reelected, Thank you so much, Black Couch. I appreciate you. BT, up in here. Thank you so much, hon. He said, take joy, no pun intended. We are. Pun intended, child. All the puns today. Thank you so much, BT. Shout out to Nomadic Crier. I like it. I love it. Thank you so much for your support. How generous of you, hon. He or she, I'm not sure, said, tell him, Messy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Nomadic. I'm going to say male. Shout out to everyone that is here. Shout out to my MSDs, because, child, I'm going to have to bring up the MSG King in a moment, child. Because I got to lay his ass out. But we're going to get to it. I got to lay his ass out, though. Trust and believe. You don't want to miss that. Thank you so much, Nomadic Cry. I appreciate you. Shout out to Christy Creative up in here. Thank you, honey. Said, when all people do is sow hate, division, and lies, we celebrate their dismissal. Next, The View. I agree with you. I got something on the view too, child. Shout out to Chris the Creative. I appreciate you, hun. Shout out to Pure Growth. Thank you so much. He said, no more joyless Reid. Couldn't be happier. You are not the only one. Thank you so much, Pure Growth. Shout out to Jay Gray, member for 16 months. Thank you so much, hon. Always support me. He said, laugh out loud, MSNBC fired Joyless Reid, also known as Freddie Gibbs, the rapper, a la Morgan Jones, off Fear the Walking Dead. I hope y'all know, because I don't. Child, hopefully y'all know, because I don't know near none of those references, but shout out to you. I appreciate you. There's John Phillips. If you weren't here, I thanked you for the coffee. Thank you so much, hon. John said, go get yourself some Starbucks. He's like, none of that Dunkin' Donuts. You know me so well. You know me so well. Thank you so much. Shout out to everyone that donated today. Thank you all. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. So there's a lot of this stuff I don't know, so I'm going to need some help, y'all. All right, I'm going to need some help. But I'm going to still lay him out before I allow him to help us through this. Good afternoon, sir. Would you like to pay attention? You see, y'all see what I go through? Oh. You see this? This disrespect.
On me?
Yes, yes. Me? The pure and utter disrespect.
I'm gonna start the show like, what's his name? That Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Oh, hey there.
Right. Rest in peace, Mr. Rogers. Oh, you know Mr. Rogers, Tether?
Oh, hey there, friend.
So this is a tether
that Mr. Rogers, that's his name.
Yeah. This is a tether that we like. The tether we don't like is Joyless Reid. Okay. And if Tiffany Cross is a tether, somebody let me know. I don't know if she's a tether or not. We don't like her either. Okay.
She not. She definitely not.
Tiffany Cross, you know who that is?
You said Tiffany?
Yeah, Tiffany Cross.
Oh no, I thought you were about somebody else.
Yeah, no, she's another one.
The Dapper Dawn from Dalton. I thought that's what you were
No, she's FBA. But we're gonna get to Tiffany Cross in a moment. So y'all know who it is. FDNHT, one half of Trinidad, is up in here. Shout out. Go ahead and say what you gotta say. You got something to say. Say it. They know who you are.
What?
Just
intro. About what specifically? I got a lot to say.
I'm just introduce yourself.
Yo. That's the MSG King Trend from FDNHT. Y'all know who it is. Shout out to everybody in the building. Besties, big salute. One love. Y'all know what time it is. I'm turning back over to Messi. Like we're in the news station and I'm doing the weather. Well, back to you, Messi. It's cold out here, but back to you in the studios.
Yes, back to me, because John Phillips just now said where I was going to go before I get started, y'all. Okay. So John Phillips said last night was epic. So those that don't know, Mr. Trinidad here has a channel as well. Hopefully you all are following. If not, somebody please drop the channel so y'all can follow. Did an expose on me last night, child. Y'all, he was talking about me last night when I was not available, talking shit, right? So Trinidad and my husband have conversated. So he had to come out here and try to say that he's going to expose me, right? Now, I heard some of it, but the part, he's going to make you think, thank you, Nicole. Excuse me. He want to make you think that he didn't converted my husband to MSG. And I'm here to let y'all know that that is not what it is. Okay, but he is a bad influence. Okay, so make sure that you hide Trinidad from your husbands, ladies, MSDs. Okay, because he tried his best. Don't talk to him like that. Don't talk to. Who in the hell do you think you are? The all damn audacity. You were nice with what you said. You were, but I just want to make sure that they also know that he was over there doing this what the hell is the MSG shit? Trying to bully him into being MSG. I'm gonna need you to sit on over there with your kid and be the entire hell quiet. All right?
All I'm saying is,
what you saying?
He sounded pretty MSG to me. That's what I'm saying.
Jay Gray is right. No MSG on my watch. Thank you. Anyway,
What up, Jay?
But I'm just saying it's pretty sneaky of you to do it when I was incapacitated. So y'all, listen, I was away. We get into it in a second. So I was away. I was in VA for the weekend, me and my sister, and we was hanging out with bikers because she's a biker. And one of our friends had an AMG, Mercedes. It's an AMG. Oh my God, it's the first time I've ever been in a Mercedes. It is the best car that I've ever been in my life. They massage you in the damn car. You got choices of massages. You don't need to have a masseuse anymore. There's no need for Lupita if you have an AMG.
Excuse me?
Now, there's no need for Lupita.
Don't talk about your girl like that though, because you went to another cruise and you didn't go back to Mexico and now she ain't shit. Yo, you cold blooded.
I'm just saying that car hugs you when you go around the corners. It's heated, like hot heated. It's cold. It does everything. Like the car was moving and it looks like it was nudging me. And then you can choose the type of massages that you want. You never have to go outside of the car to get a massage again. I'm like, I need one of these in my life.
That sounds hyper MSD, if you ask me. But
how?
You just kicked that girl to the curb because you drove in an AMG a Benz?
Oh my God. So now it's always got to be about Lupita. I'm just saying. John Phillips says you weren't ready for the hugging on the road. So you know what I'm talking about. I've never been in a Mercedes before in my life. And then I was in an AMG and it was just like being in a spaceship. It was amazing. It was amazing.
That's top line.
Oh my God.
AMG's top. Well, top line would be the Bach. Top line would be the Bach. But if you're just talking about straight Beamer, not straight Beamer, straight Benzos, that AMG's that AMG bad.
I have nothing to compare it to because I've never been a Mercedes, but freaking Woquil almost made me spit this drink out. He said, ready to dump Lupita for a car seat. Not a car seat. I can't stand you. I can't stand you.
At least we all hearing the same thing. Stand up, MSG Kings.
John bought one in 04, sticker price $73. It gotta be expensive.
Yeah.
So the thing is that I wanted to point out, because everyone is supposed to be DE&I in it, right? So my sister always wants to go to Harley Davidson store. And I'm like, girl, because she had been talking about she don't shop at Target now. She don't shop at Walmart now because of DE&I. We go into the Harley store. I said, guess what? I said, girl, guess what? I said, Harley Davidson is one of the ones that got rid of their DEI. She's like, yeah, I know. I was like, oh, okay. And then proceeds to buy something. I said, fickle. New colors are fickle, okay? Half damn crazy. You ain't sticking to shit. Fool somebody else, because I know. Anyway.
Bro, what up?
Shout out to Take Heed to the Message in the building. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to you, hon. Always good to see you. I'm going to get into it, child. We ain't got time to wait. But I wanted to I got like 3 people who've done videos, and
why you look extra nice today? What's going on?
I don't know. I just got home. I'm tired, honestly.
You got some glow going on. Maybe the light probably rocking a little heavy today, but
yeah, I don't have light on today because it's daytime. So I don't know, but thank you.
You in your groove, huh? I see you, baby.
Trying. We shall see. Let's start here though. All right. So New York Post is giving up all the tea, yeah. But they said that because we watching out for the View, yeah. We waiting for the View next, right?
They next. Yep. They next.
Yeah.
They next. They have to be as much dog. Oh God, they gotta be next. They have to be. I'm surprised they wasn't first.
Right, exactly. Morale low at the View after host asked to dial back Trump criticisms, sources say. Now, I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to them. I have not, because I've spent too much time with Kendra G and Tiffany, and now we got to focus on Joy. They got me busy around here, y'all. The fiery hosts of ABC News' The View have faced pressure to dial back their anti-President Trump rhetoric, leading to tensions in front of the cameras, the Post has learned. So y'all know they over there wilding out. Like, what? Oh, Earl, you crazy. One source close to the show's co-hosts, Whoopi, Joy, Sunny, Sarah, Alyssa, and Anna. Is that many bitches? Oh, biatches, my bad. Said the fear and loathing is partly because Brian Teta, executive producer of the daytime Gabfest, spoke to staffers about going easy on Trump-related commentary in the days leading up to the 47th president taking the oath of office. Probably because some man told him what to do and they was all really having a fit over that because he was supporting a man. I'm just saying. I could be wrong. I'm just saying. Exactly, Daniel. You're fired. That's why I put Trump on the damn thumbnail, y'all. The directive followed an embarrassing moment in November when the co-hosts were forced to issue 4 legal notes or disclaimers during a broadcast while discussing allegations leveled at several of Trump's cabinet nominees, which I did not realize Hegseth has been confirmed, y'all. Hegseth is confirmed. I have Daniel. Thank you so much. I have to give a little credit to my co-host for the title. Shout out to Trinidad for helping me get it right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You heard me say thank you, right?
Yes. That's why. Yes, thank you. No problem. This is why we do this thing. You know, we whenever we get into these little areas where we see something that could be a little bit, trimmed up, that's what we do. So
Appreciate you.
The best look for you is the best look for you, right? When you see my shit look wonky, I'm sure you don't even shy away to say no, fix that, because that don't look. So that's what we do.
Maybe once or twice.
Yeah, but that's the key though, right? You want the best for me and I want the best for you. So
thank you, boo.
Absolutely.
Since then, the outspoken hosts have been somewhat more careful, with Haynes admitting that she and her fellow panelists are out of touch with a large portion of Americans because none voted for Trump. You know what? That's a problem for Democrats, liberals, progressives. Still, right now, is that they just act like there's not a whole nother side that has differing opinions from them, and they just continue to move forward with their rhetoric, not thinking about how they're coming across to the other side. So how are you ever supposed to convert someone to your side if all you do is insult them over and over and over again? That's what they're doing.
You think it's not about conversion. It's just more like it's just chucking more grenades, right? It's not about extending the olive branch, right? And saying, well, you know what, we may have been wrong on this, right? No, they willing to sit there and constantly speak bad and lie. And Red Sigma said it already in the Red Sigma kind of said it in the chat, but it's constantly chucking grenades and constantly creating division, right? And as long as we can sit here and turn it up, right? Now we get to keep our grouping, our small little grouping that's left over. We get to keep that, regardless of how many times they get struck on for lying. I'm talking about lying on national TV, and slandering. They don't care about that. Imagine how many of them had to get legal notices to go back and correct what you're saying.
I didn't even know that was a damn thing until they started making them do it. They should be embarrassed by that, honestly. I don't even think we really can consider these programs news anymore, honestly. They're no different than us. Like, I'm not the news. I'm just giving my fucking opinion. I'm not out here trying to, we be learning, y'all. But I'm just saying, like, these people went to school to do this shit. And they messing up. She gonna be on YouTube. Watch. Anybody want to take that bet, Bueller?
This is the difference. You don't have no agenda.
True that.
If Trump fuck around and fuck up, you gonna get on Trump ass. If Biden fuck around, you gonna get on Biden ass. If Kamala fuck around, you get on Kamala ass. If it's Joy, you get on Joy ass. If it's me, you get on my ass. If it's Roddy, you get on Roddy ass. You don't have an agenda specified to say, well, you leaning so hard in this way that you get blind. So it's the objectivity that you use is what it's supposed to be, but they don't have fucking none of it.
No, you're absolutely right though. What you're saying and what Woko just said is that The View is a reaction channel before there were reaction channels. That's a good one. They were supposed to be back maybe when Elizabeth Hasselbeck was on there and everybody couldn't stand her because she was I remember that when she was conservative, and then all of a sudden it's all just weird and crazy. It's the fake news that Trump said I don't know how many times. He's actually right. But let me see. More recently, Griffin. All right, I don't care. So who is that? Hold on. Who is that? Oh, Tam.
She's so damn fun.
Right?
She got it going on. I don't care what nobody says.
Tamron Hall and her staff have clashed with The View over scheduling issues and sharing a studio and guest dressing rooms. They're on two different networks. All right, I have to come back to that. All right, I want to go to this dude here who I just found. So Devory Darkins. I don't know if y'all know him. Shout out to Devory. We fast forwarding it, but he has it. Joy Reid show canceled as MSNBC ratings nosedive, which we already knew.
In this video today, Joy Reid's show has been canceled by MSNBC. I'm sure they'll put a smile on your face, of course. Also, Pete Hegseth comes out and he's now explaining why the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff was removed. We're going to get to both of these stories and more in this video, but let's read what happened to Joy Reid. And this story was reported by the New York Times early this morning. Joy Reid's MSNBC show canceled in major shakeup. The 7 p.m. slot that she obviously hosted for the past 5 years, that's over with. And now I know I've showed you guys some clips from MSNBC, and I'm sure you don't care to know who's replacing her. But it's the group that you usually see on the weekends, and
y'all see who's being replaced with, right? Simone Sanders, Townsend, Alicia Menendez, and Michael Steele. You know who they are?
No, none of them.
The only one I know, Simone. You might know her when you see her, and Michael Steele. Michael Steele used to be Republican. I don't know if he's still Republican or not because he certainly don't sound like it.
They black?
They are, yes. And Elisa Menendez is Hispanic, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know her. 2
black people and a Hispanic?
Yeah. Sounds pretty DEI-ish to me. That's good, right? Shout out to them. They're trying to make sure, I feel like they're trying to make sure that they don't do no waves. So let's hire these 2 blacks and this Hispanic, 2 women, 1 man, all none white, but we got rid of Joy.
That's how. I was about to say something that I might have to walk back later on, but okay, I'll say it. If your performance is that bad, and let's say you was making, let's say your dollar was $5 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't have, this is business. This is just money spending, right?
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't have smoked your $5 million to spend $8 million on. That means you are fucking garbage.
You should know this woman. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Which one?
Alicia Mendez is the daughter of Bob Menendez. Didn't that ass just recently go to jail? Isn't Bob Mendez a senator or something? Now he going to jail, right? Yo, he was just convicted or something. Wow. Yeah, Simone Sanders is Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, that is Bob Mendez.
Mm-hmm. Bernie Sanders' old campaign manager. Yes. Jim Berg,
what?
You crazy? He said us white people ain't that good on TV. I cannot. That's racist.
That's Jersey too.
Yeah. And somebody did say that.
Gang shit.
Yeah, a mess.
Crime shit.
They're just as bad as her, in my opinion. Now, the article
Child, fair use. We ain't gonna watch this whole thing.
Goes on to say some key things I just want to touch on, and then we'll get to everybody's reaction that I was able to gather. It says this first: the programming shakeup is the first major change made by Ms. Cutler, who was appointed president this month. Remember, the past president, she resigned. She's out of there, okay? Now, Ms. Cutler, her first name Rebecca, has been drawing up a new programming lineup to jumpstart the network's ratings, which have outperformed rival CNN, but lagged behind the longtime ratings leader, Fox News. This is the only point I really want to touch on, which is they're never going to catch Fox News.
I was about to say, that's what they're trying to do with shit like this. They're not going to catch Fox bringing in these 3. How? Who thinks that that's going to happen? Let me shout out Evie. Thank you so much, honey. He said, Joey gone, where Reverend Al, where Crump. It's a racist. Child, they just might come out. I know Roland over there having a
Go
fit.
away, you're being a racist! Racist!
I know he over there having a fit. It's not even a question.
Oh yeah, that a gang finna rise up. What?
Evie, thank you for another 2. He said, Reverend Al, Jamal Bryant, you gonna boycott MSNBC? That is a good point. Watch Jamal Bryant come out there and say something crazy. Oh, I guess he's already had his service for the day. By the time Wednesday comes, we're never gonna watch MSNBC again. I'm like, child, what are they gonna watch after that? Yo, John Phillips said that Joy's gonna go to The View.
Dog.
That would be funny. NTAT said, so MSNBC is swapping one loud battle axe with a tomboy haircut for another loud battle axe. Oh my God. The views of the commenters and subscribers are not the views of the host or the hostess, child. Woo! He said for another loud battle axe with a tomboy haircut. Bread and circus.
Bread and fucking circus, man.
Oh my God, y'all. Don't y'all know we are playing our roles in the Truman Show, y'all. We are in the Truman Show. I'm sorry. You can't tell me nothing different.
Bread and circus, bro.
You
Earl said Whoopi and Joy Reid. Dog.
crazy.
Yo. Shit.
All right, let me get a few more of this man. But he's right. How are they going to reach Fox bringing in the exact same thing, regardless of what NTAT said? You're bringing in the same damn thing.
They don't care.
These are 3 DEI hires. These are
The new ones?
hires. The new ones, yes. Yes.
I'm gonna give it some stew. I'm gonna give it some time to stew. I'm gonna give it some time to bake. Before I say it, I'm gonna give it some time to bake.
Okay. I think they're DEI hires because they didn't want to rile people up, but they needed to get rid of Joy. So to appease the masses, they said 2 blacks and a man, or 2 black man, a Hispanic, and no white people. That's what I think.
No, it absolutely looks that way. When you look at it, it absolutely looks that way. I'm not taking that apart. But they still have to have a skill level, and then their performance level has to still be there too. So,
but they said they want to catch Fox. They're not catching Fox with that. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone who is here. I see you, Switchblade. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to everyone. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Shout out to Death the Reaper up in here. Thank you, honey. He said the views of the chat and hosts are the same. Oh my God, I can't take you. I can't take y'all. Come on, divorce.
The generals in here now.
Trump too much. So, guys, this is just another example of why shows like mine and others out there, we're all killing the legacy media. Okay, there's no point to have her and people like her on cable news. She's too hateful. And you have even alternative news sources that are more factual than she is. That is an embarrassment if you're talking about true journalism, and she's supposed to represent an actual media news network. Now, here's what Patrick Bet-David said. The media landscape is changing. It's tougher, plus more competitive. They're now competing with 5 million other podcasts. Some of them can't survive without writers, plus teleprompters. They can no longer hide behind their degree. Citizen journalism scares the hell out of them. I totally agree with him. Now, Charlie Kirk had this response. Joy Reid, a.k.a. the race lady at MSNBC, just had a show canceled because it was unwatchable. Good riddance to the most vitriolic, lowbrow, and unhinged race hustler ever allowed on national television. And
that is the worst. That is the worst picture. He don't give a damn. I tried to be nice with the with the thumbnail.
I'm not jacking that shit.
He don't give a damn. Shout out to Sage Steele. I love her. I think she's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Shout out to NTAT. Thank you, honey. He said, my job is to say what you can, giving you plausible deniability for what I know you want to say. My name is Nick Taylor, and I approve this message. Oh my God. I appreciate you, hon. I support you. Thank you so much. And I agree. You definitely are saying what I shouldn't. I got to get around YouTube a little bit.
And that ain't no, and that's one of them guys that is smart but funny at the same time. and that always got a joke loaded. Hell yeah, I like it.
Coffee Shop Chatter said that wig though. Exactly. Charlie did it on purpose. He didn't give one damn.
Still actually responded to this by saying, sadly, every word of this is true. Maybe, just maybe, the days of making money off race baiting and divisiveness are beginning to come to an end. I totally agree with that. And Megyn Kelly brought up a good point here. Remember when Joy Reid laughingly mocked white women tears as pathetic and offensive to her? Who's crying now, Joey? Good riddance to the absolute worst person on television, and shame on NBC for letting it go on this long. Okay, so I'm sure that made you smile this Sunday morning. Now let's move to our next story, which is about the Doge.
All right. Come back to that. So shout out to that man who I've never heard of before, but shout out to him. So we're going to go over here to our friend Nate, the lawyer. Child, we're getting the law view right now. So he just put this out. I don't even think it's been an hour. Joy Reid fired during Black History Month. Shout out to Black History Month. Nate's title is worse than mine, okay? Nate's title is worse than mine, y'all, okay? As in MSNBC cancels her show. Shout out to our friend Nate, the lawyer.
This was Joy Reid's lefty show as network makes major shakeup. Let's talk about it. MSNBC's liberal mainstay Joy Reid show has been canceled as part of a major overhaul by the network's new president, Rebecca Cutler, report says. Now, the reason why this is shocking is because Joy Reid had a lot of cover, and people thought it would be almost impossible for her to be fired because she's on a liberal network, she's a Black woman, and if they fire her, she would pull the race card. Here is...
Does anyone think he said it all? Not that we haven't said it. Anyone think that she'll say that it was racism, Bueller? Anybody think that she'll come back and say that it's racism? I'm telling you, that kind of, what he just said, I feel like goes along with what I was saying about them hiring 2 Blacks, a man, and a Hispanic. He just said it. So that you can't come back and just say that it's racism. Not that she won't. That's why y'all sitting up here talking about Al and Ben.
They covered all grounds.
Exactly, that's what I'm
saying. And one of the colors gonna be LGB ABC. All grounds covered.
Maybe. Listen, that might be the person behind the camera. I don't know. You know what? The only thing
this is insane, bro. This is insanity.
Allegedly missed.
Yeah. We gotta say the A word.
This look too, child. Purple is not your color, girl.
The Daily Caller calling it out.
Joy Reid has built a foolproof career insurance plan. She has MSNBC so terrified that like they can't fire her because she's just going to call them racist too. She calls everybody racist, and that's her game, and that's her scam. And the MSNBC management are cowards for letting her do this, but that's what they chose to do.
When people had the double hashtags around their names because they were Jewish, and right wingers were saying "get in the oven" anytime you made any benign comment on Twitter. They attacked women. The misogyny was crazy on Twitter for a while. Elon Musk, I guess he misses the old South Africa in the 80s. He wants that back. Okay, let's face it. The world is paying attention because this is happening in Europe. If this was happening anywhere else, would we see the same outpouring of support and compassion? But we don't need to ask ourselves if the international response would be the same if Russia unleashed their horror on a country that wasn't white and largely Christian. If you've been watching the news for the past few days or on Twitter or TikTok, you're probably familiar with the name Gabby Petito. Why not the same media attention when people of color go missing? Well, the answer actually has a name.
Because y'all wanted the Ebony alert and you got it. Y'all was okay with the Ebony alert. I'm not trying to be rude, right? There's people that be missing every day.
Who's that title Bible?
But every single person cannot have the media attention. Every single missing person. Every single missing person. When what's her name was missing with the baby child? What was her name? Carly something. Y'all remember? Was that not on the damn TV every damn day? What was her name? Carly Russell. Y'all remember Carly Russell? We still didn't find that baby. She was everywhere. It was crazy. So it's just whenever they feel like saying that it's not something, then they can just say that it's not something, even if it's not true. But you got to believe it because it's someone black that says it, so you got to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear about Carly Russell? I know you weren't here with us, but she made up a whole story talking about she saw a baby running down the highway. Child, just saying it out loud is ridiculous. She said the baby was running down the highway, so she jumped out the car to go look for the baby. All of a sudden, she got kidnapped. And then 3 days later, they let her go.
The one on the woods, and she walked through the woods, ended up in a neighborhood. Then she popped back up. It was like, yeah, I know exactly. Yeah,
and she basically got away with it.
Yeah.
We still don't. I said she was trying to go to Beyonce concert, but that was never proven. Anyway, so all that media coverage in order for it to be fake, but she got the media coverage. They was on that ass. And then when it was over and it started coming out that this story don't make no sense, they was like, oh, it's a racist that you're covering it. Damn it. Do you want it covered or not?
This is the thing. I keep saying, y'all keep saying Truman Show, right? Truman Show.
We're living in the Truman Show.
Everybody says Truman Show. And I'm like, all right, I could dig that. Right? I could dig that sentiment, logic, whatever. I think this is a fucking movie. It's always a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's always it's like, so I have my own Truman Show and you have your own Truman Show and everybody has their own Truman shows and we all just like, what the fuck be going on, dog?
Maybe it's Elon Musk that's in charge of it all since he's in charge of so much. And he's over here directing us and we don't even realize it. He's like, all right, toss this story out today. See what they do. I don't like it. Toss this story out. He about to buy, allegedly, Chat GPT. We in trouble.
We're about to buy Chat GPT?
He might buy Chat GPT, yes. What if he bought TikTok? Woo! They would have a fit if Elon bought TikTok. But anyway, shout out to the orange pill nurse. Thank you so much. She said, as a Democrat, I find this ridiculous, trying to appease MAGA, shaking my head. Once Trump administration starts imploding, the appeasers will run from Trump/MAGA. Well, what did we expect to hear from the orange pill nurse, y'all? But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you.
Hold on. As a Democrat, I find what is ridiculous?
I'm assuming the firing of Joyless Reid.
Trying to appease, who's trying to appease MAGA?
MSNBC, because they're firing Joy Reid. You don't know who the orange pill nurse is, clearly.
That's why you see like how I asked the question specifically so we could put it back together and reconstruct it, because once Trump administration start imploding, the appeasers will run from Trump and MAGA and go fucking with, all right.
Go to Democrats, I guess.
Yeah, they go back to being demo. What the fuck are we talking about on a day? Are we fucking drunk?
This is who she is. It's usually something against me. So
it's your people, though. I'll leave it alone.
She's not my people. She just be here.
She ain't from the village, dog. So I'm pretty sure she don't know how I get down. So
Definitely,
I'm gonna leave her alone.
Okay, well. Yeah, I'll let you know who to leave alone. She ain't on there. Shout out to the Black Couch. She said more like the bitter pill. Come on, Cha. Come on, Nate.
Missing white woman syndrome to describe the media and public fascination with missing white women like Lacey Peterson or Natalie Holloway, while ignoring cases involving missing people of color. That the coronavirus, or that the virus was a very low importance to many voters there. It was education, which is code for white parents don't like the idea of teaching about race.
Why do you pros allow this non-FBA, non-ADOS woman to be out here saying all this shit? But y'all remember the summer, about 2 summers ago, where those in New York, it was a group of non-FBAs that were in a cab or an Uber, and they didn't want to pay. And then they got out and they beat up the Uber driver if they didn't delete him, then went home and beat up another few people. And then everybody was like, they're not black, they're tethers. They're not black, they're tethers. And it's like, but you let this bitch run off at the mouth all this time saying spewing all this rhetoric and didn't say a fucking word. Get support from Rolly Roll and Tiffany and the other girl and all these other people. I'm sure Ricky Smiley's having a fit. I'm gonna have to go take a look at his shit. I'm just sick of it. 1 minute it's we are on, then the next minute you're allowing a fucking tether to run off at the mouth. Negatively, mind you.
Dictating your fucking psycho emotion, your social emotional IQ. This is what the fuck you listen to. And you think for sure that she's on your fucking side. When, how, why, and where. Prove it to me right now. I'm not fucking playing. I'm not from here either. I'm not from this country. And I'm telling you, she has no interest in your FBAs. I am fucking telling you.
None. She's using the same fucking grift that she done seen have with Al and whoever the hell else, and is sitting up here playing you motherfuckers. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying, but playing y'all just like all the rest of them. Fucking millionaire. She from fucking Africa. She's a fucking millionaire.
African, like
and you're allowing her to sit up here and cause dissension amongst us here in this fucking United States because she wants to say that shit so she can continue to increase her net worth. She can continue with her net worth, and y'all sit up here and allow her to because she look black and ain't got shit to say.
This is legitimately the fucking definition of controlled opposition. This is COINTELPRO shit. This is Mockingbird shit. This is all these things wrapped into one to quell the spirit of black people.
Right.
If you tell black people to look in this direction and be mad about this shit, and you know you got the pulse on a fucking emotion, right? You got the pulse on the energy. You can misdirect energy that needs to go into a fucking direct. It needs to go this direction, but you can misdirect into this way. You know why? Because people literally believe this fucking.
We know. They believe it. They believe it. Keep believing. 92%. I expect y'all to come out and support your guy. I expect y'all to come out and support your guy. All right. She can get a podcast too, right next to Native Land with Tiff, the other girl, and the other girl, and have a good fucking time with all that.
TJ, what up? Jay, I ain't seen you in a minute.
Crazy. Shout out to I Dodged the Trap. I appreciate you for being a member for 15 months. He said paid her millions to tell delusional lies about Trump. She failed to sway the minds of thinking people. Money wasted. She's canned. Appease Trump. What the F? How about that, right? All that talking. There's so many people, and they still don't realize that all you did was push people straight over there. Why in the F would I listen to you crazy MFers to say in one breath that something is racist and someone can't say shit because they're not FBA, and the next minute you let somebody like her say whatever the fuck it is that she wants that makes no sense whatsoever? And the amount of people getting fooled by this shit to think that your problem is fucking white people. No, your problem is you. Your problem, and listening to people like this. Millionaires! How many times do I have to say that? First generation fucking millionaires that came over here or lived here and made it, supported by us. I'm going to include myself. And now they telling you that you can't fucking do it, and you freely sit there listening to that saying, yeah, you're going to fucking boycott Target, get rid of your Target stock because Jamal Bryant, the person who's also another millionaire, the person that allegedly has kids out of wedlock as a man of the cloth, a man who fucking cheated on his first wife, allegedly on the damn TDV, and then married one of the mistresses, allegedly, and that's what the fuck you listen to. You would listen to fucking Bishop Lamar Whitehead as out of jail for conning, scamming, comes back out, has you in a fucking garage as your church, and you go there, listen to him, give him your fucking money. Then all of a sudden, he rearrested for the same shit. Now he's in jail. Y'all listen to the dumbass dummies. Give a shit. I'm not just talking about myself. We don't give a fuck. Keep listening to these motherfuckers that don't have your best interest at heart. I just don't understand. Dr. Umar. Hold on. Dr. Umar.
What's where?
That's my next example.
Okay.
Let's see if this school comes to pass this year. Don't forget, we've been following this shit. It's supposed to open this year. Somebody sent me an email saying that he got fucking doors. One of y'all sent me an email to let me know that he got fucking doors on that school. The school, we gonna go take another fucking tour of it to see how it look with the fucking doors. Imagine after all these years and still are giving him money. You don't do anything. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I try to tell y'all, stop listening to these people that gonna give a fuck about you. That's leading you down a road that's not going to help you. You got to go get it. These motherfuckers don't care about you. As long as you listen to them, they can continue to make more money while you still here with nothing, begging the government to give you something or get mad because Donald Trump became president. Donald Trump became president because of people like her. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I'm over here by you. I got to adhere to your rules. Absolutely.
Shout out to Luke Hazley in the building. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. She said, I love this collab. Thank you so much. I feel like we do all these shows together. Thank you so much, Luke Hazley. Appreciate you.
You want to read those and then you want to read those? Or yeah.
Shout out to Percy Miracles. I appreciate you, hon. He said the Black Boule uplifted joy. Right. Oh my God. Because we went to college. So the fuck what? I went to college. I only got an associate's degree. I don't give a fuck. I don't need no fucking college. I don't need to be a part of none of that bullshit. Fuck that. You need to support us because we black, I'm black, you black, and we went to college. Joy called FBA Russian bot. And they let that go. I know Tariq didn't. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. And Tariq knew about it. I know he didn't let that go. Thank you so much, Percy. Shout out to From the Black Couch. I appreciate you, hon. He said Joy released her cookbook, Bushmeat for... Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, sir. I'm not reading that. Thank you, though. No. Do not get me hemmed up. I got to start reading these things before I read them, child, because y'all are not going to get me hemmed up all day. And that's racist from the Black Couch. Oh, my God. Exactly. You cannot say that. Shout out to Chris the Creative. I appreciate you. He said, just like comedian Noah came to the U.S. to make money from South Africa and always talking down the U.S. Why didn't he stay in Africa? I didn't realize he was talking down on America, but he most definitely is a tether as well. Go ahead, Trinidad. Get it together.
If Trump just stood at the podium, right, and just said closed borders, he would have won the election.
For sure, I think so. But now after all that complaining about the borders and all the money that's going to all the immigrants, the newcomers, the asylum seekers, whatever the hell you want to call them, now you got Brandon Johnson and whoever the hell else saying, we're going to fight to keep them there. Slap in y'all's face.
I'm telling you, calm down, because I'm about to launch off this bitch like SpaceX.
All right, we'll do it later. Let's finish this up.
White men had a particular kind of freedom and a particular kind of citizenship that only they have. That gives, from the slave catchers on, the right to inflict violence in the name of protecting property. That's like the foundational creation of the United States. You gotta love the Tim Scott standing there to provide the patina of diversity over that round of words, that basket full of words. If somehow they manage to stumble into the Supreme Court, do any of you guys trust Uncle Clarence and Amy Coney Barrett and those guys to actually follow the letter of the law? No.
Is Clarence Thomas from the United States, y'all? Bueller, can someone confirm? So how is it that y'all allowed the tether to talk about the daggone FBA ADOS Supreme Court justice because he's a fucking Republican conservative? It's okay though. Do y'all colors not see this? Is it just me? Hello? Chris the Creative said yes, he's a FBA. So she could come over here and start talking about Clarence Thomas and ain't nobody got nothing to say. I'm not saying that Clarence Thomas is innocent of nothing, but that's not what we're talking about right now. What we're talking about is the fact that she can come over here from outside of the fucking country, say whatever the fuck it is that she wants to about people that already here, live here, born here. Y'all ain't got shit to say because she over here running a race card to tell you, y'all, why don't you see this? I'm confused. It's a fucking grift. What?
I think the Switchblade said she looked like she might invite Brady.
Hold on. This one, he said can protect illegal but can't build a damn homeless shelter. Listen, say it again, Cha. Say it again. Oh, yeah, this one, mine. Y'all ain't shit. Shout out to the chat. I appreciate you. I know y'all going off in here. I'm trying to keep up. Thank you so much for everything that y'all do. Please make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Get into this daggone chat. Make sure you hit the like button. Come on, Nate.
Oh, and who are these special citizens? Why, they're white so-called Christian conservatives who feel like this country was built by them for them. And so everyone but them needs to suck it up and let them have their way, or else.
Kyle Rittenhouse trial. It reminded a lot of people of something, I just can't remember what it was. Oh, the Brett Kavanaugh hearings, in which Brett Kavanaugh, who had been accused by a high school friend of committing sexual abuse of her, cried his way through the hearings to make him a permanent member and Associate Justice of the United States Supreme Court. And his tears turned out to be more powerful than the tears of Christine Blasey Ford, which were the tears of an alleged victim. But in America, there's a thing about both white vigilantism and white tears, particularly male white tears. Really white tears in general. White men can get away with that too. And it has the same—
What the fuck is she? When the fuck has men tears? But go, keep going. Go.
In effect,
Go.
even as the right tries to politicize the idea that masculinity is being robbed from American men by multiculturalism and wokeism, they still want to be able to have their tears.
Now, just to be absolutely clear, Joy Reid only sees race. She doesn't see people for who they are. She sees you for what you are. If you're black, you happen to be more favorable. And if you're a white male, you happen to be the dirt of the earth. That essentially is her message every night on MSNBC. Now, 3 months ago, Megyn Kelly predicted that Joy Reid would be fired.
So Megyn Kelly, the host of the popular Megyn Kelly Show podcast on SiriusXM, predicted on Monday that MSNBC will eventually fire Joy Reid, who is an anchor of a nightly news show on the cable channel. Kelly said on her Monday show that Joy Reid wanted, quote unquote, a race riot, and that she actually does want some sort of rioting in the streets, some sort of a race revolt. The controversial comments that Reid made last week included a call to white progressive women not to invite black women to protest marches against Trump. Apparently, there's a feeling of betrayal, given that a majority of white women voted for Trump. Reid also made another controversial comment.
The majority of black women voted for Cam, but it's wrong for white women to vote with their significant others, their husband, and vote Republican. You heard that, right?
Yo, have you ever seen her and she looks like a happy human being?
Never. And she just can't get the hair right. Just can't never get the hair right.
You ever seen those women that just exude happiness? Her name's Go.
Interesting, isn't it?
Go.
On her MSNBC broadcast, saying that in effect, Trump will deport quote unquote brown people, even if they're in the country legally. She predicted that Trump would initiate a process of denaturalization, which would essentially strip citizenship from Latinos and Hispanics, even those who are in the country legally. Kelly hit out at MSNBC. She accused the cable network of allowing Joy Reid to quote unquote spew this racist hate on their channel. And Kelly also added that it's a TikTok situation until her ass is fired.
So the New York Post reports the final episode of Reid's show, The Readout, will air sometime this week, ending the mainstay NBC's lineup for the past 5 years, according to the Times. Now, the reason why this is happening is because the ratings have been tanking like crazy. Now, in December, Nielsen Media Research revealed that Reid had lost almost half her viewers since the election of Donald Trump, with MSNBC seeing a whopping 53% drop in primetime viewership following the November 5th result, before rebounding somewhat in the 4 weeks following the presidential inauguration.
According to Nielsen ratings, MSNBC had a big election night, bringing in 6 million viewers. But the days following the election, MSNBC's viewership tanked to less than 1 million. The network losing more than half of its audience compared to its average viewership in October leading up to the election. Friday also marked the network's lowest rated non-holiday night of the year.
Now, MSNBC is just like any other news organization. They're about making money.
John, get rid of all of them. Oh, let's get rid of all of them.
This is the same thing that the NFL experienced, and the whole industry of legacy TV, legacy media, Dateline TV. That whole bracket has lost views. Streaming is a new thing.
I was gonna say
them motherfuckers are tanking though. It's a difference to take your lick, right? So everybody's supposed to take the same lick. Why the fuck are my cameras up?
Yeah,
everybody's supposed to take the same lick, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you start tanking, that brings in another aspect into it. That means the content and the value is not there, most likely. You dig it?
Yeah, but what you're saying right now, though, just made me think that the only people that are watching this are old people. Old ninjas gotta go, and that's all inclusive, right?
That's racist and ageist, but okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'll take that. Zaz are not watching MSNBC. Zaz are not turning on the TV to watch NBC, CBS, MSNBC. They're not doing that. So that's the other thing. Like, we don't have cable. Cable's gone. It's the internet only, and then whatever the streaming is. They haven't thought that far ahead. So when I do, like when I have my monthly family call, my aunts, my uncles, my mother, my aunties, they are all baby boomers or high generation X's talking about all the they were doing it the other night, and I just shut up because I'm like, I'm not listening to this.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this. I'm like, excuse me, who the hell is watching this? Who are these people? I know this must be the lead people. And if you got rid of one lead person, if you look at this picture, Rachel and Joy must be the lead for MSNBC, right?
Maddow? Mm-hmm. That's Maddow. That's Joy.
Right. These are the lead people because they're right in the front. And Andrea, who's so old, come on now, who watching her anymore? Last time I watched her was when Bill Clinton was running for office, child.
I gotta make sure I don't walk past her too fast because I don't want to break her hip.
Who?
Rachel, you. Who are you
talking about?
Not fucking Rachel Maddow and what's her name? The one on the top, the old joint.
Yeah. But she's been here for forever.
Yeah. So even when she's in the room, I have to like cover my sneeze because I feel like the pressure I'm gonna develop and I let it out, it might snap her rib cage. So
speaking of ageism, but anyway, and then this dude,
I'm gang banging with you, dog. Why you be like, hell yeah?
Then this dude next to her, I can't think of his name, but he done been here for forever. So this is their core people right here, because this girl in the green was the one that was making all them videos in the White House. So she used to work in the White House. Then this little Chris Haynes person, like who? I know these people because I used to watch this back when Bill Clinton was running for president and maybe Obama. They got the same people. When did they change this up ever? And no, who here is doing wonderfully? Maybe Rachel Maddow, I guess. None of these people are doing wonderfully. So they're going to take this girl back here, Simone. So they're just going to move people that are still already on here, and whoever the third girl is, wherever she at on this list. So they're just going to move people from the back to the front. They're not even thinking of bringing in new blood, fresh blood, new people, new prospects, new opinions, new ideas, nothing. They're going with the same shit. And we'll still have the same shit. They're not progressing at all.
Okay, yeah. So yep. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yep.
But
you know, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they lost. That's why they're losing. And because Barron helped Donald Trump, he was doing the same damn thing, but he listened to his son, his young son, and he was right. These people ain't trying to listen to nobody. They're too busy trying to fill ABCD, a colored, I don't know if Irie is white or not, child. This black person back here, this older person we can't get rid of over here. This only one cute white guy right here, child. They ain't thinking that far ahead.
Because the word. Let me make this shit absolutely fucking clear. And if you need me to soften it up, I'll soften it up.
Soften it up, but go ahead.
Black America is not ABCD. Stop attaching that shit to us like it's our fucking color, for one.
We're allowing it though.
America is not ABCD. Stop attaching that shit to America like it's everybody's fucking preference. That's not how the fucking world really is. What they do constantly is attach these things and make 1 fucking percent, less than 1% seem so fucking irrelevant all the not irrelevant. They make it seem so relevant all the time. There has to be a forward speaking point.
Like
who in the fuck has ever cared what a dude wants to do in his bed at 2 a.m. in the morning and who is in that fucking bed? I don't know no gorillas I hang out with that care.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That it's again, look, you can have your whatever you need in order to live your life. I ain't got a problem with it. You cannot drag me along with you to go along with it because that's not who I am. That's not how I grew up, and I'm not changing shit. I'm not changing shit.
But you know why it's good though? Because the point less than 1% of the world needs to have a say-so in the rest of the fucking world, in the rest of America, and the rest of all these sub-communities, all these and all these neighborhoods and all these villages, right? And guess who said, I am willing to take your fucking dollar that you went to McDonald's and fried French fries for fucking 9 hours to go home, smell like fucking ass. What you smell like, you don't smell attractive. When you go to Burger King and you smell like what Burger King champion, they broiled it, they fire broil their burgers. You smell like a fireball burger every fucking day. When you go to Checkers and you smell like seasoned French fries, and your kids look at you weird, and your old man looking at you like you're a buster, and it does stop. She said she's gonna take your hard-earned fucking dollar and give it to people who wanted to make a decision about changing their fucking pipe to a box.
That's why they really mad at him too.
They think that shit.
That's why they mad when first thing he said, there's only 2 genders. You know they hated that.
I tell you what, while out, enjoy it. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna sip my rum, smoke my bogey. Hopefully, I stop smoking bogeys in like the next week because I got some medication I'm gonna take, and hopefully that kills my smoking because I don't want to smoke anymore. I'm trying. So y'all send me some love on that area, right?
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna sit here and watch this fucking train crash. We just watched one train crash. I'm gonna keep watching them fucking crash. Like y'all bitches want to talk about dollars. I'm gonna watch y'all fucking crash. Don't worry.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
No, I'm gonna watch it crash. Messi, I'm telling you, I don't have no sympathy for this shit. The only thing I have sympathy for is for cheering for real. The only thing my heart goes out to is to kids.
Agree.
My heart goes out to veterans too, and my heart goes out to old women. That's it.
That's it.
That is it.
I'm with you.
That, all these fucking trains crash.
I agree. Shout out to Chris the Creative. I appreciate you, honey. He said Clarence Thomas is from Georgia and appointed by what man? How many black men did Obama nominate for the court? Answer is 0 of his 2 appointments. Obama over here taking strays, but shout out to Georgia.
She was fucking his best friend. So, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
Thank you so much, Chris. Shout out to the lead attorney. Shout out to Jay Gray. Appreciate you. He said Joy's hairline. Thank you, Jay Gray. I will not finish reading that comment. Shout out to Ms. AB up in here. I appreciate you. She says she is going to crash out and start her YouTube channel. Yeah, whatever Don Lemon does, that's what she's about to do. So I'm not sure if Don Lemon is on YouTube or not. I think he's on X or something, but she definitely has a following on TikTok already. So maybe that's what she's going to do.
Don Lemon going to make that dollar though. I know Don Lemon making that dollar.
Not like when he was on TV though. It's not the same.
Of course not.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Of course, I don't think it will ever be the same. That big corporate money is a little bit different.
Right.
I want to say shout out to for always. What up, Dolly? I know you be hanging over here with the besties.
Shout out to Chrissy for the 2. I'm sure those hearts are for you, but thank you, hon. I appreciate you.
They for you, girl. I guess you get 2 and I get 1.
I get 1 and you get 2. How about that?
All right, fair enough. All right, I can live with it. I can live with it.
Abdel, shout out to you, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. He said Joy Reid will now have extra time to goodbye, sir. Wash her greens in the best. Mama. Oh my God, y'all ain't ish, okay? But we love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Everyone, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. We are listening to Nate the lawyer speak about Joy Reid's firing. This is the scene of all. I know I don't have many young people here, like under the age of 30, but if you happen to be here, I have Grape Tea. Are you under 30? Do you think you can relate to anyone on this damn screen right now? Anybody that's under 30, can you relate to anyone on this screen right now? Because that's who the fuck they gotta get. I'm gonna vote. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna vote. And I'm assuming people my age are going to vote.
Daniel, 29.
Daniel. Okay, Daniel, then do you think that you feel like you can relate to anyone on this screen? That's all I'm asking.
Rachel. Rachel will be the closest one that anybody can relate to.
Kalia said no. Damn, Ms. AB said I'm 47 and no. Damn.
AB, you 47?
40-year-old.
39. Casey is 39. Cool,
Like,
32.
Shout out to y'all. I appreciate you. We're going to vote though. I just feel like Generation X is just going to vote.
Y'all got age.
Damn, Switchblade said 34 and he can't relate. Chrissy says she can't relate. She 30. That's what I'm talking about.
Chris is a young one.
Exactly. And Kalia
is 34. Kalia too not.
Yeah. And she said no.
my next girlfriend gonna be 25 and dumb.
Reaper said I can relate to Messi and Trinidad.
Big Reaper, what up?
Look, Jess, 38, no.
38.
I'm 53 and always vote. Exactly. So 50s and on 40s even, we're going to vote. It's not even a question. So who they have to go after? Younger persons. There's nothing on the screen. JTF said he's 30 and can't relate. There's nothing on the screen that says, oh yeah, I think I should go listen to him or her. There's nothing inviting. There no shade.
73. Who the fuck? No, click that.
What?
70. Patty's 73.
Right.
How do you
and you don't relate to none of it?
How do you know how to use these technologies?
Who? Don't be offensive. What are you talking about?
I'm being super sincere and serious. That means he kind of like kept up with the time. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you have to do. That's half of the battle. So even though I am 53, I got a clue, because if I didn't, I would be left behind. And really, that's only because I'm on YouTube.
65. Oh, but
we got some people up in here.
Y'all keep up with this. I personally think it's dope that they know how to. They growing with their times and rolling. I think it's dope. I'm not putting sticks in nobody out about it.
For sure. My demographics are definitely Generation X and above, for sure. With some in their 30s, very few in the 20s, which is fine.
That's a big shout out though, to be 73 and still in the mix.
Absolutely. Shout out
functioning, talking and yeah, hell yeah.
What you're saying right now is the whole entire point. That's the whole entire point. So where are they going to get their demographics to get what it is that they need? Not only just MSNBC and CNN, but also with the Democrats. We already going to vote. We already know what's up. You got to get to the new people. They're not interested. These people can't relate to them. None of them.
No, it's going to be disconnected.
It's a disconnect. Yes.
It's going to be disconnected. Just like how, okay, you kind of explained it already. You kind of like sped past the explanation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna speed past it also because I don't want to hang it up.
Mm-hmm.
When you said Trump looked at his young boy, young bull, like his the one that came out of his sack, and he told him like, "Yo, pops, this how you plug in to the younger joints, right? Boom,
Yes.
boom, 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 boom." And he used it, and it worked. Barack did the same thing because remember, Barack had them girls, and them girls were younger, so them girls were in the time also. They looked at Barack having them young girls as an anchor point to him having
I don't know if there
Insight.
was. I think he just won because he was black and everybody wanted a black person.
Yes, no, it's more than that. It's way more than that. It's way more than that. There's other elements that exist in there. Barack had them 2 young girls, so it looked like an anchor point for him to be in touch with the younger people. Because remember, at that time, that was the youngest voting group to come out. That's what I'm fucking saying.
Yep. Agree. I agree with you. B Will's 26 and he said, hell no. Okay.
Who's 26?
B Will. He said 26 and he said he can't relate to none of them. This is not a Pew Research. This is just a 300 plus people in between both channels with a quick poll, and it pans out to be right. Why don't these people have any common sense? Which is what Switchblade is saying. That people with common sense. These people ain't trying to hear none of it. None of it. And that's why they're going to continue to be where they are. Shout out to Abdel with another 5. He said, Joy Reid will now have extra time to learn Meg Thee Stallion's lyrics along with Cam. Y'all are crazy. I appreciate you. All right, come on. We got to finish this one.
Hold on. Before we go any further, let me say a big shout out to Patty, bro. Patty, I promise you I wasn't putting no sticks in your yard. I know you 73, so you can understand what I was saying. But let me be absolutely clear across the board, not specifically for you per se, because I know that you talk, right? We grew up in the old school. We get it off. Make it clear. I think, and I'm giving you a big salute for being that age and being in the mix and also working still. Me personally, this is FDNHT Trent. I'm giving you a personal salute from me to you. Hold it down, Big G. Don't ever stop, my man.
Shout out to you for that. Shout out to everyone that is here and whatever your age is. All right. So at least I feel like even if you know that there's a lot of people, well, I don't know if you know, but there's a lot of people who are conservative here who voted for Trump, who support Trump. I don't care about none of that. But these people can't relate to that, and that's the other piece of it as well. So, but
you say you don't care?
I don't care that they support Donald Trump. No, I don't care that. I don't care about that.
Do you care if they supported Cam?
No, I don't. I don't care about that either, because when you go behind the curtain, which is the point of the curtain, you can actually go for whoever you want. So when all the black people were upset when they found out that the white women not only this last time, but they did it the last time before with Donald Trump. They voted. Right. They voted with the men, and it's like, why are y'all surprised? Just because we want to sit up here and act like we got all this dysfunction, can we all just act like we got some fucking sense colors? Nope. All right, fine, then continue on. It's not weird that they went and voted with their husbands, but you had Joy Reid out here talking about telling us colors, don't go home to your family if they voted for Trump. Don't talk to your family if they voted for Trump. Stay home for New Year's, Thanksgiving, encouraging you to bust up your damn family, which is the same thing that basically Kendra G did with that video of the woman who had the singles app and said, just come on my show and get another man. She's fucking married. Why don't y'all see this shit?
Mr. Michon gonna let me take you out to dinner if I ever get up to in your area. I wrote this already. I wrote that show already.
Look, I'm hot. I'm getting hot over here. I turned this light on.
Hey, Mr. Messi, I'm not making her hot. I'm saying dinner.
I turned the light on,
and you you come to dinner too. So hey, all right.
We're all going to dinner. Okay.
I watched this. I already wrote that show, Dolly.
You need to have it.
Is it
this week? You need to have it this week. Let me shout out Will Quill with another 5. I appreciate you. He said, if you think only women can get pregnant, you can't relate. One side sees reality, one side sees delusion. Remember when that damn what is his name? Mark Lamont Hill. Yes, men can get pregnant. Nigga, shut the fuck up. No, I ain't got time for that bullshit. Come on, let's finish this shit.
NBC is just like any other show. They're about making money. And if having a race-baiting Joy Reid on the network doesn't make money, it doesn't make any sense. Now, as the New York Post reports, MSNBC offered their prominent stars, including Reid and Stephanie Rule, major pay cuts if they wanted to remain in their anchor chair. Now, to show you how much garbage Joy Reid was putting out, Here is what she said about Trump's assassination attempt, essentially saying it was staged.
We still don't know for sure whether Donald Trump was hit by a bullet, whether he was hit by glass fragments, whether he was hit by shrapnel. We don't have those details. We actually have no details from his physician, even though this man is still a Secret Service protected, and presidential candidate. We know almost nothing. Why?
And listen to the types of books that she wants to be in third grade classrooms.
Oh my God.
Like, this is the one.
This was oh my God. This thing triggers me so bad. This thing's triggered. We did this video already. John Phillips, I have the light on and it shines directly on me. It is hot and the heat is on. Like, come on, y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to give me a break. Okay.
Don't talk to my generals like that. Generals like that.
Anyway, this is horrible. She had this woman on her show and then she treated her so disgustingly in order to say that you should have these nasty ass, funky ass, punk ass books in the schools. But then when Donald Trump says he's going to get rid of the Department of Education, now everybody all having a damn fit because they want this shit in the damn school.
For All Boys Aren't Blue, which is one of the books Moms for Liberty has.
Everyone should go and see the content in this book. That's such a good idea.
And so what happens is you can do keyword searches and find certain keywords.
Like rape.
You can find
or anal rape or dildo.
You can find all sorts
those types
of keywords.
of words. But like,
wait, let me.
It's just like, oh yeah, you can find all that. Oh yeah, I don't need my grandchildren to go to school and find this book to learn about none of that. When I or their parents are ready for them to know something like that, then it's their responsibility. No. Oh, yeah. She's just acting like that's okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bitch.
Let me finish my question. Then you can answer. I'm going to give you time to answer, but I got to ask you first.
No, yeah, I got
And so what you find is
condescending as fuck.
Is the keywords that you find, the N-word, anything, words like you just used. Whether you'll get out of context passages from the book, and then based on that, Moms for Liberty members are going to places like Broward County School Board meetings, reading out of context passages from these books, and then demanding that the school board remove them. So that is the way. Yeah, the question I'm asking is, what is the expertise that you have and other Moms for Liberty advocates have to decide that a book, an award-winning book like All Boys Aren't Blue, isn't appropriate for students to read? What
a tragic story of a young man who's anally raped by his adult family member. So you have incest, pedophilia. Joy, you said you'd let me answer, so I'm going to answer for you. In what context is a strap-on dildo acceptable for public school? That's my question to you. Tell me what the context around the strap-on dildo or the rape of a minor child by a teacher.
Hold on a second.
No, we're talking about public school.
Yeah, you heard that right. Joy Reid wants those types of books in your kids' elementary and middle schools. Now, even though I think Joy Reid is a horrible racist who believes sex education should be taught to preschoolers, I do not believe that her show should be canceled because I think it's the best thing for Republicans. If you want to show how crazy the liberals are, you just send them the Joy Reid show.
I never thought about that, Nate. No. I don't think we need it, but I'm saying for him to say that as an idea. But there's so many others.
He's a lawyer. His brain is designed to look at it on two spectrums, right?
Right.
And take those two spectrums and split them into two spectrums.
I'm just saying. Shout out. Good. I never thought about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Big shout to Nate. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think he's dope as shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Show. She's a lunatic. And if you agree with things like that, then maybe you should rethink whether you're a liberal Democrat or someone who is insane. So, as always, tell me you disagree in the comment section. I think good riddance to bad rubbish. But
all right, shout out to Nate the lawyer.
But let me be absolutely clear. If you don't know where I stand on this, go watch last Saturday. Go watch my last weekend broadcast.
Was that the Kendra G?
Last weekend?
Yeah, what did you talk about? I forget.
Yep.
Okay.
That was pipes and pimping and pipes, or preaching and piping.
Yeah.
Preaching and piping. I don't play near one of those games. But it takes sick people who identify ABCD with melanated people because you're fucking sick to think that a child that cannot comprehend 3 times 5 is 15 needs to know the fact about what dicks and, like I said, Go watch. I made it absolutely clear where I stand at, and I said this shit when I shot Preaching and Piping. Wasn't no hold up, wasn't no hang ups about where I stand at. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Go ahead, sweetheart.
I just wanted to go ahead and shout out to Bonkers for unsubscribing. We appreciate that.
Bonkers unsubscribed. How you know somebody unsubscribed?
Because he had to announce it. That's the comment up right now. So he wanted some attention. So attention. Yeah.
Oh well, Bonkers. While you unsubscribed, are you talking about some FU type of shit? I hope the gerbil that you're gonna stick inside of you doesn't claw your fucking intestines out. You end up in a fucking ER. Fuck you, dog. What the fuck they think they be dealing with, bro?
I don't know. You
better park that shit somewhere else, G. Ain't nobody jacking none of that. So you know. But I subscribed it because you know what? You guys were like not like it coming up, and like you guys were like not like into like kids like being introduced to like sexuality, because kids at like fucking 4 needs to comprehend sexuality. So bro, I would chuck you off a fucking cliff myself. Fuck you, Bonkers. Go Bonkers.
Well, honestly, you know what's interesting is that he said this during that segment of where she was talking about that stuff that's in the book. Interesting, isn't it? That all we've been here for an hour and a half. We've talked about all this, but now all of a sudden when we talk about what we want to, well, not we, what she wants to keep in the schools for the kids, now all of a sudden he's unsubscribing. I'm assuming it's a man because I don't even know who this person is. But I guess
Bonkers, fuck you. I don't get down with that weird shit. I don't get down with that kid shit. I don't get down with none of that shit. If you think I'm a pussy and I'm bullshitting with you, go look at FDNHT. Look at my video called fucking Preaching and Piping. Blood or Raw. I draw the line with all of y'all. All weirdos. All weirdos are on fucking notice.
Right. Okay. So appreciate you for handling that for me. So now we're going to go look at BCP, one of our faves. So he said MSNBC fires Joy Reid show after disastrous ratings decline from Trump election victory. This one, I have seen this one. It's really good. This is exactly, I went straight here as soon as I heard. Straight here.
Okay, guys, I have some big news. Guess who just won not one, but 2 NAACP Image Awards?
Woo! Go, girl!
The Readout won for Best News and Information Series. Oh my God, big ups. So proud of the Readout team. Oh my God, we worked so hard on the show. So thank you to everybody who's been so supportive of the show, all the readers who watch it. Everybody, thank you. I'm so excited for the Readout team. But guess what else? Boogie Early won in the biography category. Oh my goodness. I am so proud and so excited about this award. This was such a labor of love. Like, this was written.
So y'all allow her to write a book about our history too? Okay.
Really for Miss Smurley Evers-Williams, and in, just dedication to Medgar Evers, who's made such a huge contribution to civil rights history, as did Miss Smurley.
A few moments later.
MSNBC has canceled Joy Reid's 7 o'clock show, The Readout, as part of a major overhaul by the network's new regime. Reid, an unabashed liberal mainstay, in fact, you could argue, and an emphatic Trump critic, will be replaced by a new show hosted by former Obama staffer and Bernie Sanders backer Simone Sanders.
That bitch don't even fucking smile.
RNC chair.
How the fuck you?
Wait, what? Did we say that already? Didn't you say that?
How she get married?
She married.
How you marry somebody that don't smile and then they got a soul inside their fucking body?
I don't know, but she is married for real, for sure on that.
Michael Steele and Alicia Menendez, the daughter of disgraced New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez.
Jersey gang. Jersey gang.
Let's go. Let's go.
I hope you're not laughing at Jersey.
We got him.
He's laughing at Joy Reid.
You better not be laughing at Jersey.
No, the announcer of that program is the one that was saying that. Not.
I know. I'm just talking shit.
Okay.
Her show is done. She's done. Fire Benito, that ugly ass blonde wig wearing fake soul sister #1 on MSNBC. I'm sorry. Right, if anybody's triggered, I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing. That's right. That's how I feel about Joy Reid. That's how I feel about her. Okay. So, anyways, we got to talk about the biggest W of 2025, guys. This W,
and during Black History Month, and on her day off. Shout out to BCP. Shout out to your average logical thinker up in here. I see you, honey. I appreciate you.
Oh, fuck.
Shout out to the Black Couch. Thank you, honey. He said, what's Joy's book called? Mud. Goodbyes. Goodbye. Thank you for the super chat, y'all.
It's so big that I can't eat it by myself, right? I got to share the W. I got to share it. Okay, I got to share the W. Y'all got to share the W, okay? Because MSNBC has canceled Joy Reid's show as network makes major shakeup. Now, as you guys know, I have been predicting this for a while now, right? I kept telling you guys, especially after the election, that Joy Reid is going to get fired, right? That she is going to lose her show. I've been telling you guys that. Now, it's not clear whether or not she's actually been fired from the network yet or just her show being canceled. But as of right now, her show is canceled because nobody watches it. I mean, it's just flat out racism at this point.
They can drive out the brown people and the black and Asian people or just sink them into the same apartheid they've created in Texas. And they will control enough electoral votes if they can.
They want white supremacy by ventriloquist effect. There is a black mouth moving, but a white idea through the running on the runway of the tongue of a figure who justifies and legitimates the white supremacist practices.
Your thoughts?
Child, I'm so disappointed in Michael Eric Dyson just out here running words together and black people be like, yeah, uh-huh, yeah, uh-huh.
What the fuck? What the fuck did he just say?
What the hell do he be saying most of the time? He just be tossing words together and people supposed to be impressed. That's all he does.
Did he say anything just now?
It was stuff that makes black people think that he just said something about white people being racist. That's what it always comes down to.
Racism exists.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Why do you have nothing else to talk about to benefit? All right. Go ahead.
And yes, and lest we not forget, after all these years of blackness, he was going after the white woman, your girl, Nancy Mace.
Don't talk about Nancy Mace.
He was going for her.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him. I'm gonna get with it. When I see him, I'm gonna press him up by that. But I got that. Let's spread that out.
I'm just saying. Switchblade said the only word he heard was white supremacy. Yeah, they always got to toss that out there, child. Always.
Yo. For one, that white supremacy talk was never in the fucking lexicon or in fucking media.
Mm.
You know who brought that white supremacy talk back into the fucking conversation?
Joy Reid?
Tariq Nasheed.
Oh, so Jason Black says it a lot too.
When they talk about the white supremacy, Tariq Nasheed was the one who brought it back into the lexicon of fucking conversation. Before it was called what? Racism.
Mm-hmm.
But what Tariq Nasheed did, he expanded on it. Because racism could look like any fucking thing at any time.
That is true.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You got a big dog.
Shout out to Jay Gray. Thank you, honey. He said Joy show got canned like peanut butter skin. Yo, I'm never gonna let that die. Is in the building. She said facts trend Tariq did. So not that we didn't believe you, but just FYI. Shout out to everybody that is still here.
Byron Donalds, who walked out after Dixie was played in New York and has no shame there. They say he's going to be the governor of Florida now.
Yeah, every community has what I call their chickens for Colonel Sanders. Muslims have their halal chickens. The black community has their chickens. Byron Donalds is a grown-ass black man who referred to Donald Trump as his daddy. And what I want to tell the Byron Donalds, and every community's got a Donald. I got a Kash Patel. We got a Nimrata, we got the Haley. We all got them, all right? What I want to say is this. They'll never love you. They'll never love you. No matter what you do, they'll never love you. You can never wipe out that brown or black skin.
But, I feel like...
So they're not going to love them because they got black skin. So
who's not going to love them?
They were talking about Byron Donalds because Byron Donalds called Trump his daddy. Now that is strange to me, but child, to each his fucking own, right? So they're saying basically that anybody that supports Trump that's black, they are never going to love you. They're never going to love you. What he just said goes along with what I say when it comes to work and people loving their corporations. Those MFers don't love you. No one loves you. Let's just blanket it all. Nobody loves you, okay? People out here looking for love in all the wrong places. It sounds like a song. Instead of getting what it is that you need and doing what you need to do in order to get it, and stop listening to other people. That's supposed to make somebody get all riled up. They're never going to love you. Bitch, I don't give a damn. Make sure that paycheck come when it's supposed to, and it's the right amount. That's all I give a damn about. If I don't want to call Trump daddy, I don't give a damn.
Joy Reid don't even have the type of body.
What? Where are we going?
You don't have the body to talk shit. Sit your goofy ass down, dog.
I don't think
motherfuckers to deal with a bitch with a bad attitude.
I don't think this has anything to do with her body.
That's a fuck.
If her body?
What?
This ain't got nothing to do with her body. It's her fucking mouth.
I'm about to pin you to that fucking wall behind you. If she had a fucking body on her and she was sexy, men are still watch. Men are still sit there and be like,
No, you're right. You're right.
And it sound like the whole time. While they massage they fucking joints. She don't have the body. She don't have the face.
But they let her go on for 5 years. That's why meteorologists are usually good looking. Then they come on the screen the most. They come on like every
she spent all that time in Harvard to do this.
She went to Harvard?
Oh, she's smart.
Yeah, she is smart. She came over from the Congo, I believe. Came over here, fooled all these Negroes, and now she's a millionaire.
It's definitely Africa. It's definitely Africa.
Congo, if I'm not mistaken.
Congo?
Mm-hmm.
Good for fucking her. Send her the
talk about
Trump.
Talking about racism while she keep appropriating white people's blonde damn hair.
The important sort of data point, and you know, Steve talks about it a lot. He's going to probably talk about it a little more tonight. Is that these are white Christians? That this is a state that is overrepresented by white Christians that are going to participate in these caucuses, especially tonight. Earlier today, reached out to Robbie Jones from the Public Religion Research Institute, knowing that we were going to talk about Iowa. And this is a hyper evangelical white state. And he said the following to me: Iowa is about 61% white Christian. The country as a whole is approximately 41% white Christian. And in Iowa, we're talking about evangelical white Christians. And he said the following, because I asked him, what do they get out of supporting Donald Trump? Because he keeps losing, he keeps delivering losses and losses and losses. And he said the following: they see themselves as the rightful inheritors of this country, and Trump has promised to give it back to them. All the things that we think about electability, about, you know, what are people gaming out, or none of that matters when you believe that God has given you this country, that it is yours, and that everyone who is not a white conservative Christian is a fraudulent American, is a less real American. Then you don't care about electability. You care about what God has given. But Republican voters don't vote that way. They don't vote based on economics or based on the benefits they're getting economically from the president. They're increasingly, from the Tea Party on, they're voting on race. They're voting on this idea of an invasion of brown people over the border. The idea that they can't get whatever job they want, a black person got it, therefore drive all the blacks out of the colleges, get rid of DEI. That is what they're voting on. They're just voting specifically on racial animus at this stage. It isn't about economics. No, returning white Christian men, but also white men and white adjacent men, you know, black men, brown men who are like white adjacent in terms of trying to also be in that dominant position.
Child, most of the time she out here talking, I don't even be understand what the hell it is she talking about. It's just like white people do this. And it's like, well, okay, so what do black people do? Like when she said all the white women went and voted and with their husbands and then voted for Trump. But all the 92% of the black people voted for Cam. So what is the difference? It's okay. But white people do it too. That's really all I'm hearing right now.
That's who her fucking sister is.
Who, Cam?
Just yap and yap and yap and run your fucking jaw. and you can't put the fucking, you cannot fucking make it make. Are we what's going on?
I don't know, Kick Rocks. What is white adjacent? She says that a lot. I don't even know what that means. I don't even understand none of that. But I only have a associate's degree.
White adjacent tends to line up with Hispanics and people that aren't specifically, let's say, Caucasian, Anglo white. So white adjacent would be the people that was never considered to be white people in normal standard, right? So remember, Irish people wasn't white people.
Okay.
Italians wasn't white people. Portuguese wasn't white people.
Okay.
Arabs wasn't white. So white adjacent means they could spin it however they want to spin it. And then the law, the law says that you can be considered as a white person. So that's what white adjacent. Boom. Dante, honor every white. Yes, that's
gotcha. Okay. Now I know. Thank you for that.
Be considered to be a white.
Okay.
In society, and then you have women who are willing to go along with that, right? There are a certain number of women who are also willing, the trad wife sort of thing. And so what you've seen on this,
No, absolutely. I'm sure the doctors are exhausted. And, you know, Jason, there is a term called
Child, she just can't get one piece of hair right.
Politics, which is essentially the politics of who gets to live and who gets to die. And these states, what they have in common is that they have structures which say that Black and brown lives matter less. And so all that matters is the Black and brown people get their behinds into the factory and make me my steaks, make me my stuff, get there and do my nails, work, get back to work now and do the things that I, the comfortable, affluent person, need.
Can I just say that all the people that are sitting there shaking their head along with them are just as bad as she is? Every single last one of them. I don't care what the fuck they are. They're just as bad just to sit there and just sit. So MSNBC, if you bring these same dumbasses back on here, ain't nothing changed. Even though we already know ain't nothing going to change any damn way. Ciao.
Isn't that what we're seeing? I mean, that's what it feels like to me. Necropolitics in states like Texas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So is anybody surprised, right? Is anybody surprised that a news anchor who openly spews anti-white racism on her platform on a daily basis, okay? I mean, her show is a racist show, right? I mean, let's be real. And I'm not the type of person that likes to call things racist, okay? I don't like to use that word, that term very loosely. But when it comes to Joy Reid, I think it's appropriate. It's appropriate to say that her show was racist, okay? It was racist. And, you know, when your show is racist against whites, of course, white people aren't going to watch it, right? At some point, Democrats will learn that, hey, maybe if you want to get white people to vote for you, okay, which they complain about all the time, right? Why whites? Why do they keep voting for Trump? Well, maybe it's because, I don't know, conservatives, Republicans, Trump is not openly antagonizing white people for being white, which again is something that Joy Reid did on her show a lot. Okay, so now her show is canceled. Let's read about it. MSNBC liberal mainstay Joy Reid show has been canceled as part of a major overhaul by the network's new president, Rebecca Cutler, according to a report. Yeah, so Rashida Jones was president of MSNBC.
Rashida Jones was Black because that was Quincy Jones's daughter, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely, that motherfucker's so damn fun, boy. What?
Yeah. Focus.
Rashida ain't no joke at all.
Saint fan, thank you so much, Sean. He's
cold.
He said a white dude must have broken her heart.
That thing Rashida ain't no joke.
Yeah, she on up out of there though. Let me get back to more of the video because we already read it.
Anchors over the past few years. Remember, Tiffany.
Oh, that's them. This is them. So this is Simone, Michael Steele, and the Hispanic, Mendez's daughter. Is Simone ABCD, y'all? Anybody know? Bueller.
With that bald head? Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, she got a strap on and a motherfucking
Shut up! Stop! You are not on NHT right now. Stop.
That's right. She has a beautiful face. She's a young Black woman. I respect. Yes. Big salute.
Yes. You see what Jay Gray said? Shut up, Trinidad. Anyway, all right. He about to watch this video, y'all. Watch this video. Oh, wait. Ira said that Rashida, head of NBC, is not the same as Quincy's daughter. I thought it was. All right, my bad. All right. Reaper said MSNBC equals bald women. Goodbye.
That's racist.
Hey, y'all gonna stop this. Artie, come on, y'all. This is why I said that that all they're doing is making sure they cover their bases and not be accused of racism because they know that's what Joy will say. So that's why they got 2 women, 2 Blacks, and a man. and a Hispanic.
You can't say it. Well, yeah, you can't because you have FBA. Voila.
I can't say what.
Blacks like that. But yeah, you can't. My bad. I mind my fucking foreign business. Mind my fucking
Shout out to Decided MGTOW. I appreciate you, honey. Send me Cash App. He says nuttier than a planter's factory.
What's that in there?
Yeah. He must not be in the chat, but he's ghost listening because I haven't seen him say anything. Thank you so
Big
much.
salute. Big salute. Big salute. Big salute.
All right. Come on, child.
Cross, she got fired. Okay, she got to act a few years ago over her racist commentary that she was spewing on the network.
Have you watched MSNBC lately? Likely you haven't. Like the Tootsies, you're not the target audience, but you should tune in sometime. It's remarkable. Given that opposing racism is America's national religion, it may surprise you to learn that open race hate forms much of the substance of that channel's programming. And when we say race hate, we're not referring to the subtle coded variety. You want border security? You're giving your kids piano lessons? You like Shakespeare? You believe in the SAT? You must be a racist. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the kind of race hate you cannot mistake for anything else. The kind where people just come out and announce, I hate this race of people, and here's why I do. It's hard to believe that anything like that is happening right now on American television, but it is, out in the open. And the most amazing and the most creepy part of all is that no one is saying anything about it. It's all but ignored. And honestly, we had no idea what was going on either until we started getting texts from people. Are you watching this? Can you believe this? So we tuned in. Apparently on the left, what you're about to see is considered completely normal, even good. And that should worry you deeply. You don't want to live in Rwanda. But on MSNBC, they're already there. Now, you probably knew about Joy Reid, the race lady, who's been fixated on race hate for years now. But MSNBC...
Here comes y'all's girl. Here comes y'all's girl. Took her across and get on my nerves, but this was good. It was.
He said the race lady.
Yeah, and he said Rwanda. How come nobody said he was being racist? They like Rwanda over there.
That motherfucker said the race lady.
They let that go. But come on, y'all. Remember, we went over this. This is y'all's girl.
NBC has a new host, someone called Tiffany Cross, who hosts a show called The Cross Connection. Here's a selection.
Many of us have seen the dangers when powerful white people decide they want something, they annex it. And they've never had a problem replacing the people who stand in their way.
We see American white people are going crazy. They're resorting to violence.
This is literally what concerns.
The fuck is that? All right. You know what? I'm gonna do it. All right. I'll be right back. I'm not doing that.
Every time this man comes on, I just don't understand who can take him seriously. I don't care if he went to Harvard 15 fucking times. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know who this man is, but he be on Rolly Roll show. He be over on here, and he's somebody that's supposed to be so smart with regard to colors and coloring and everything else. He must have been one of the ones that wanted to make sure that the Crown Act went through. But I guess as long as you're doing podcasts and stuff, it don't matter. Child, who knows what this man's who knows what this man's name is? I have no idea who he is, but he's always on here talking. A-Team said, I thought it was a woman. I can see how you could think that, honestly. I'm just saying. This is crazy. We know Cornell Westlander will be tolerated. Now love me some Cornell West. All right, y'all. So yeah, this is who she brings on to the damn show all damn time. Hold on.
Violence.
This is literally what conservative white folks do when they don't get their way. They turn violent.
White people deputizing themselves in some position of authority to have jurisdiction over their
A better view of him. He came back.
life when they need to mind their blanking.
More people just shaking their head. Just over here shaking their damn head. Child. Shout out to Legend in the building.
Business.
I don't think it's our responsibility to be tasked with destroying and dismantling the racial oppression that's against us. That's just saying we're more at fault than the white people who constructed this system and the white people who continue to practice institutional racism.
A majority of white people do not support policies that would unpack and unroll and reform this system of justice. This is what they want. Matt Gaetz is giving the white folks what they want.
Go back.
You want to go back to him?
fuck is he on, bro? What is he on?
This is a good pause. Gotta get it. I gotta get it. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes and his mouth. This is your fault, Trinidad. You made me pause it. Oh my God. I gotta figure out where to use this. Oh my God.
Eddie Murphy had a cartoon back in the days. Oh, it's called PJs.
Eddie Murphy had that show?
Eddie Murphy had made a cartoon back in the day. It was called
Oh my
PJs.
God. Woo. Okay.
What is wrong with him, G?
Oh my God. Who you asking? Mona said, yeah, she knows. I remember the name. I remember the name for sure.
You know, like how black people in state of rebellion, right? We grew dreads, right?
Yes.
We braided our hair, we twisted them shits up in all different forms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even when we had our long dreads, we still twisted our dreads to look like ram horns and all these other, right?
Yes.
What the fuck is Ak doing?
I don't know.
If he walks across the carpet, he's a nuclear bomb.
I don't know.
He would generate so much static, he will fuck up a whole city. What is he doing?
Oh shit. I
mercy, bro.
I screenshotted it, Jay Gray. You know I got it. The way he looking to the side, this is a classic. This is a classic. I need
this is
insane. And I don't know his name at all.
He has no homies around him to tell him, yo, tighten up your fucking fade, bro.
But listen, no one is around to help Joy Reid to tell her that none of these wigs work, girl. None of them, especially that yellow one on top of her damn head.
You ever try to tell a black woman something about hair? Okay, enjoy that conversation.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying.
He's a man.
Okay, all right.
He's a man.
You're right.
The homies could pull him to the side and be like, yo, G, I get it. Your wig is you still got hair. Fire, G. Big salute. Take that shit to the fucking barber and put a fade on it. Nah. You don't got no homie. None. Nil.
Is this his real name? Eli Mustow. I know you joking. That's his name? Eli Mustow? That don't even sound like a real name. Are you serious, Simon says? Seriously. I can't take it. Anyway. Let me think. Hold on. Excuse me. Taurus Prince. Excuse me. Thank you, hon. He said, Professor Clump, damn, little brother, yo, he could pass for Professor Clump's twin brother for sure.
He looks like a fucking clump with a PJ.
Poor,
literally a clump mixed with a fucking PJ.
This is crazy, and come right on TV over and over and over and over again. It's all good. That's what the Crown Act was for. Shout out to Chief Rocker in the building. I appreciate you so much. Very generous of you. Always, always, always good to see you. I appreciate your support. Shout out to everybody that's still here. Ms. AB, she said, shout out to Ms. AB. She said, hashtag Team Natural. Aye, he got that. Definitely he got that. But I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Yes. But you come on now. You know this picture looking crazy.
And then they're talking about no Team Natural, bro, ham.
Shout out to the measured man in the building. I thank you, honey. He said that's either the Nutty Professor or Rerun's brother.
Pull that. Pull. You have to pull that now. You have to pull Rerun. You have to pull Rerun. Rerun's brother.
I didn't know Rerun had a brother.
He's saying Rerun. Yeah, pull Rerun. Yeah. Pull Rerun.
Okay. Rerun. What's happening?
Okay, so I'm not the fucking only one watching him look like a fucking Looney Tune.
Who? Reid?
Albert Fattenstein.
Yo.
Pull it. Yeah. Yep.
Twinning, yo.
What is he doing?
This dude is dead.
No, not him. No, I don't. The dude, the real dude that we really talking about.
Oh, there we go. That's the picture. There we go.
Son, your homie's supposed to pull you to the side and tell you, like, yo, tighten up your fucking wig, G. Homie's got him outside, just no fucks.
Twinning! We got a winner.
He don't got no friends.
Oh, absolutely not.
He has no homies.
Absolutely not. But as well as the people at MSNBC too. None.
He does what?
Huh?
He does what?
He don't have any friends over at MSNBC or any other places because they just keep bringing him on there.
He doesn't have friends in life.
I agree. But, you know, he's blackity black. That's all that matters. Shout out to the Truth Seeker. I appreciate you. He said America is healing. Bye, biatch.
Yo, watch him turn out to be a fucking terror. I'm gonna be mad as a motherfucker, G.
Is the dude a tether, y'all?
What's his name?
Yeah, somebody said a name, but I didn't get confirmation that it was a real name. Shout out to God of the Sea, also known as Poseidon MGTOW.
Poseidon, what up?
Rerun was cool. Don't insult him. We are not insulting Rerun at all. Barry, I forget his name. We're not insulting him at all. Rest in peace to that man. The problem is this one. We talking about this one. We got no problem with talking about
That
him.
shit is wow, bro.
Not Tyrone Chia Pet. Y'all, okay. All right, y'all. We moving on. Let's finish this because this is a good video. You about to hear your guy. Hold on. Eli Mistal. Hold on, let me see.
Mistal?
Like Eli.
I'm already on it. You're good.
Lord have mercy, that is his name. Thank you so much.
Keep shooting. I got you.
Oh my God. Okay. All right.
This is what they want. Matt Gaetz is giving the white folks what they want.
White replacement can strangle culture. So yes, we should all be concerned about white replacement. It is, after all, a very threat to our survival here.
Roland made a really legitimate point here. I will say, you know, a lot of black men sometimes feel like they're ignored or they're put down, particularly sometimes even by black women in the media. So this is not that. But I do hear Roland's point that felt ignored. But you feel ignored and then you go over to the other side. The oppressed feel oppressed. So then you go and try to align with the oppressor. So I'm not putting black men down, but sometimes it's like, well, some of you Kevin Samuels following Tariq Nasheed quoting people, please look at the truth and see what's happening and get in line with some of the black women. Is majority, like he said, vote Democrat. But that margin of people who could be plucked away from your people and go advance policies that harm your people, I just don't understand that. Okay, so
Baby, give me 30 seconds. Go back 30 seconds, please. Por favor.
Oh, for sure we was going back over that because this
Por
was
favor, mujer.
this was the part. This was the part. And don't miss out, y'all, on all the first of all, besides Roland, because Roland don't ever smile either. Maybe him and Joy are related. But these two over here, when she talking about you crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy ass bums getting behind black women and get from behind Kevin Samuels and Tariq Nasheed and get behind black women because they know what's best for y'all's asses.
What's her name?
Let's make sure we don't forget that. Go ahead, Trinidad.
What's her name?
Her name is Tiffany Cross. She was fired a little while after saying all this bullshit.
Good for her.
Now she's on a podcast with her, and her.
Oh, this is say tracking.
Yes.
Say no more.
Yeah, absolutely. Taurus Prince, thank you, hon. He said he's trying to get that dreaded. What if he did? Yo,
that'll be fine. That'll be absolutely fine.
He ain't getting nothing done.
That'll be absolutely fine. He dreaded that joint up and braided it or whatever the case is, but you walk around looking like you walked across a carpet and touched the door handle.
He is taking advantage of the Crown Act. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
That's what man even know about the Crown?
They know he's black and he black. He's supposed to know.
No.
I'm telling you, you ain't got to believe me.
Black men right now in the chat.
Black men.
Run a poll right now and see how many of them know what the Crown Act is.
Ooh, all right.
They don't know what the shit is. It doesn't affect them.
Do you gentlemen?
And if they knew about it, I guess where the fuck they heard about it at. Not when they went to the job site and the boss came down and was like, you could do your motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? You could wild up. You know what I'm saying? Because black kings and black power, you wear your crown. You know what I'm saying? I want stuff for free. No, get the fuck out of here, G.
Men only. Before I even mentioned it, let's go with before I even mentioned it. Did you gentlemen know what the Crown Act was? Okay, that's what the question is, for men only. That poll is for men only. Woo! Shout out to NTAT. I appreciate you, hon. He said, remember when former MSNBC host Melissa Harris Perry wore tampons for earrings live during the show? She's one of the original loons over there. I don't know who that is. What the F? Oh,
I don't care about that shit.
God. What in the world? I don't know about that. Is she still on here? That would be the question now. Is she still on this show? Were they used? I hope they weren't used. That would make it even worse.
Oh shit!
What?
Trying to see that framework.
Can we focus, please?
Yeah, of course. I'm here for you.
Yeah, I can tell. It's 50. It's 50-50, actually. It's about 50-50.
And does that not make sense though?
Yeah.
The married men probably heard about it through their spouses, but a man not just walking around talking about, yo, I'm glad they signed the Crown Act because
Look
now
what Ebony Salty said.
Nobody jacking that shit.
Look what Ebony Salty said.
It's like a what is like a
I guess the Crown Act. That's what I'm assuming.
I'm fucking done.
I can't deal with y'all. Come on. We're going to hear your girl again. Here's your girl again, Cha.
Here. Roland made a really legitimate point here. I will say, a lot of black men sometimes feel like they're ignored or they're put down, particularly sometimes even by black women in the media. So this is not that. But I do hear Roland's point that felt ignored. But you feel ignored, and then you go over to the other side. The oppressed feel
The oppressed feel oppressed by the oppressor. Y'all remember that? We went over that quite a bit.
Oh. Can we agree that a lot means the majority? Yes or no?
Yes.
It's a lot is the majority, right? We're not saying a lot is just 51%, right?
Yes.
A lot means is like 65, 70, 75, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go with that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. A lot of the men feel like they're being put down. You hear these words, these fucking cunts. Sorry.
Where your signs at?
I'm about to get him right now. You already see me reach? I'm about to grab him right now. These fucking they just say shit, bro.
Yes.
They just say shit.
Yes.
They just saying any fucking thing.
Yes.
Listen to the introduction. Know that the introduction is fuckery. Sorry. Hold
yeah.
On. For you guys, and then
one for MSG.
Hell no.
That's rude.
We gang shit over here. I don't got nothing else, but all right, that's all I got for it. Oh, I got this one.
Yeah.
What is she? Push it back. Push it back.
I did.
Push it back again one more time, and then one more time, and then I'm done. I'm gonna just leave it be.
Ooh, she was big on here. Go on, girl.
Here. Roland made a really legitimate point here. I will say, you know, a lot of black men sometimes feel like they're ignored or they're put down, particularly sometimes even by black women in the media. So this is not that. But I do hear Roland's point that felt ignored. But you feel ignored, and then you go over to the other side. The oppressed feel oppressed. So then you go and try to align with the oppressor. So I'm not putting black men down, but sometimes it's like, well, some of you Kevin Samuels following Tariq Nasheed quoting people, please look at the truth and see what's happening and get in line with some of the black women. Is majority, like he said, folks.
Get in line with the black women, child. Y'all better get in line with them 92% damn child.
So the black men are lying. What the fuck are you saying?
Y'all are too busy following behind Tariq Nasheed, which is who you follow behind, and then the rest of the crusty, musty, dusties in the chat follow behind Kevin Samuels, and that's why y'all got it wrong that time, and you got it wrong this time.
A lot of you men feel like so they don't have fucking feelings. They feelings not fucking valid or what they say.
Y'all have feelings? Y'all got feelings? What? Just get behind black women. How many times I gotta tell y'all that? The point is to always listen to the women. The black
your feeling that you expressed. Fuck that.
You heard what I said. You heard what she said. You heard what she said. This aged very well, y'all. This aged very well.
Fucking MS fucking gang shit. Y'all think I'll be playing out here in these streets? I know exactly what the fuck going on.
I don't know if you really know. Y'all don't be knowing. I be trying to tell y'all don't be knowing. They want y'all under their feet no matter what. Do what they say when they say it, however they say it, and everything is fine until it's not.
Right, all right.
But the bigger problem is these two over here laughing it up and shaking their head yes. The bigger problems are the people that support the crazies.
Do I need to make an F sign? Do I need to make an F sign? Oh, I can't make an F sign. Is that against YouTube rules? Because I'm going to make an F sign right now.
You need to do something. All right, come on.
Democrat, but that margin of people who could be plucked away from your people and go advance policies that harm your people, I just don't understand that. Okay, so
what policies did they do to help us? Anybody, Bueller? Was it DE&I? What policies did they get created by the Democrats who've been in for 4 years? I need you colors to let me know what policy came through that helped the black people, the oppressed being oppressed by the oppressor. Anybody, Bueller? Anybody, Bueller? All right, I'll give y'all.
I ain't got the fucking time today. Hey.
So normally, you guys know I use this time to address something or someone relevant who has warranted some sort of ire from the community. However, this week I'm taking a slightly different approach and addressing someone completely irrelevant. I'm speaking, of course, about Megyn Kelly. The 50-year-old bully is trying to bulldoze her way back into relevance that only comes to women like her for being.
That's ageism. The 50-year-old bully. And the poll ended at 52% don't know about it, 47% do know about it.
What?
The Crown Act. The Crown Act.
But it wasn't in that spectrum. It wasn't in that spectrum.
But it did come from a young man who was who couldn't wear his dreads. Somebody did say that, and yeah, I do remember that. That's how it came to pass, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think. I think that's how it came. I did think how it came into the spectrum. Yes. I agree. Yeah, I think you're right.
Being a provocateur, not for offering any type of intellectual input. Nevertheless, here we are. Why? Because the blackface connoisseur who had to apologize for ridiculously asking why it was racist for white people to wear blackface for Halloween is now going after someone who's less than half her age but has twice her intelligence. But when it comes to us, sister, stop punching above your weight. You keep asking for this smoke that you really don't want. You want to act like a high school mean girl and you'll get treated that way. Sit down, be humble, while our left stroke keeps going viral. Let the grown women speak. You're not.
Kendrick Lamar. She out here trying to quote Kendrick Lamar while making her point.
You wonder why I do drugs?
Oh, what? Calm down, sir. Calm down, sir. Advil? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, a lot of Advil.
Yes, okay, Advil. Child, I can't with you.
I take Advil with razor blades and dollar bills.
Get you monetized. I don't even know what we're going to do with you.
I didn't even say the word. I said, you wonder why I like to put my D on rugs.
Anyway, Shout out to Mixed Chick in the building. Thank you so much, honey. She said for Trend ink and paper fun. We feel something for this. He's gonna have a mark on his head after a while by doing that. All right. We're over 2 hours. I'm done with this, and I know you're going live, so I'm about to be done with this, and then I'm done with this.
I'm like, what? I am like, I'm a little bit out, maybe like less than an hour.
You're gonna go live in an hour?
Less than an hour, yeah. That's the plan. I'm trying to scheme it. I'm trying to scheme it properly for to make sure the homie and you know what I'm saying, make sure everything rolls.
Okay. Shout out to Dante. I understand. Shout out to everyone that is still here. I will see you next time, sir. Shout out to everyone that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. I'm gonna let this play and I'm gonna check the email. NTAT. Thank you, hon.
Invited to this table. You don't have the range.
Yeah, so just like Tiffany Cross was doing at the time in which she was fired, Joy Reid is currently spiraling, okay, over the fact that Trump is her president. She hasn't got over that yet, okay? And again, her show just straight up became a racist commentary. Just, you know, a hate Republicans, hate conservatives, hate black conservatives, hate Trump power hour right on MSNBC. And again, it turns out people don't want to watch that, right? When you are just openly hating whites, right? I mean, white people are more than 60% of the country. I don't know why is it that liberals and Democrats don't realize that, hey, anti-white commentary, just by definition, isn't mass marketable, right? It's just not, okay? It's just not, because, I mean, even a self-hating white is only going to want to hear so much anti-white commentary, okay? I'm just saying. Racism may be the reason why Joy Reid is getting fired here, but not for the reason that she will claim, because we know they'll boo, whine, and cry, racism, they're firing black women don't get a chance, you know, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, hey, I think that anti-white racism, okay, or the racism that's spewed against white people on her show is actually the main reason she got fired. So she'll blame racism, okay, but for the wrong reasons, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Because, again, this network, their ratings are in the tank, okay? I mean, this is the woman that ended up firing Joy Reid. Again, hilarious. So MSNBC declined to comment. It marks the first large-scale shakeup by MSNBC's new president, Cutler, since she took over the liberal network.
You gotta hit the button.
My bad, y'all. My bad. I didn't want you to hear me typing. So NTAT sent me an email. I can't take it. I can't take it. All right.
I get so confused sometimes, man.
Have across some of these difficult divides. Amy Hagstrom Miller, who is actually in Minneapolis today, but does do her work in Texas, in case you were wondering about that background. Chloe Angel, Dr. Willie Parker, Blair Kelly, and David Webb. Thank you all so much. Also, I just have to show these. My producer, Lorena, made for me last week some tampon earrings because, of course, you'll remember that the Texas state legislature said that you couldn't bring tampons in when they were going these women to, in fact, stand up for their own reproductive rights. You weren't allowed to initially to bring tampons. So just in case that ever happens again, ladies, you can just bring them on your earrings. And
I'm honestly kind of shocked that there is no red on it. And these are people who people should be listening to doing this dumb shit.
For the record.
Is she still on here?
For the record.
What?
Before we go any further. Remember, we was looking at fucking light bulb head?
Yes.
Guess what school he went to?
HBCU?
Of course not.
Don't say he went to Harvard.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Don't say he was DEI'd on up in that place.
When y'all start looking at the thing a little bit further down the line, then you could see patronization and why these people behave the way the fuck they behave. They are told to behave that way and talk these talking points. Literally controlled. They are literally controlled.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you.
You know there's breeding grounds in fucking schools. Literally, there's fucking frats and sororities It's fucking literally social society, secret societies built inside of these fucking colleges.
Right.
Have mercy.
And just so you know, we are now going to turn the page a bit and do something totally exciting. Strap on your best thigh highs. The star of the Tony Award-winning musical Kinky Boots is here.
Child, and she got a Cindy Brady. And she got a Cindy Brady.
What's that?
Cindy Brady is from the Brady Bunch. She has a lisp. She has a lisp.
She does?
Yeah, if you didn't hear it, she has a lisp. Anyway, I'm done with it. That's enough. I feel
Go
like
back. Put me on. Go back. I want to hear it.
You want to hear her lisp? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to hear a fucking list.
Amy Hagstrom Miller, who is actually in Minneapolis today, but does do her work in Texas, in case you were wondering about that background. Chloe Angel, Dr. Willie Parker, Blair Kelly, and David Webb. Thank you all so much. Also, I just have to show these. My producer, Lorena, made for me last week.
What does that mean? The way she speaks is something going on in her mouth. That's what it is.
I'm trying to be that something, you heard? What are you talking about?
Not self-inflicted Stockholm syndrome. Lord, social engineering. Y'all are,
what up?
It's too much. I can't do it. That was enough, y'all. That we saw what we needed to see. We got Joy Reid is on up out of here. And we got Tampon Lady. We got Poodle Man. Who just said where are we living? Who just said where are we living? Because you win today, child. Because I told you it's the Truman Show. Because the United States is ghetto. I'm sorry. The United States is ghetto. I ain't going nowhere. Unless I'm going Caribbean. But
Poodle Man is good. Poodle Man was good.
This is crazy. Shout out to y'all, though. Shout out to Ms. AB. I appreciate you. She said, Trini, why do you dislike Afro so much?
I love Afro. I love natural hair. I literally love dreads. I love Afros. I love that. Look at what the fuck he looked like. Do you love that? Would you let that pop you? You wouldn't even let that holler at you if you was at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, no. Why Chick-fil-A taking strays? Damn. Shout out to Zick. He said, lisp usually just means that a person's tongue is large. It doesn't reflect on their intelligence. Yeah, I didn't think that, but
I just think she know what to do with that pipe. That's what I was saying. That was it. I don't give a fuck how smart she is. She got to listen. She might know how to work some.
Well, she got a larger tongue.
I mean, she might know what the fuck. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm thinking that way. That is it. Don't put me on a cross.
I'm not. Shout out to Pure Growth. He said, thanks for the laugh. And I missed Tiara said she was cooking and laughing. Shout out to Tiara. I appreciate y'all for this foolishness. But this was a last minute impromptu to see what was going on. We back tomorrow, y'all. I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be in the daytime because, child, I am off, so we on. All right? So make sure you have the notifications on. Shout out to everybody that was here. Shout out to Trent for coming through yet again. You want to say goodnight? Goodbye? Or are we coming over to you?
Yeah, I'm literally finna get out of here, take my salmon out the fridge, season that up, wash my hands, wash my face.
Don't be bragging that you be cooking over there.
You know what I'm saying? You come over here and get some eats and some meats. What are you talking about?
Goodbye, sir. Yeah, on time with Earl saying not viewer discrimination. Goodbye, y'all. Okay. I can't keep up. In less than an hour, I believe, Reaper, is what he had said earlier.
Yeah, so. I'm about to fire that shit up as soon as I season this damn salmon. Let it marinate. I'm gonna hit Roddy line, make sure Roddy good. Fire that bitch. I'd not put it for like 3 o'clock Western time and 5 o'clock, no, 6 o'clock Eastern time. I not said it that way. But as soon as I season that bitch and my hands are clean and I'm back in this bitch.
Okay. Let me go ahead. Let me get it for y'all. Because
you know what I should have done? I should have did this show while I was seasoning my damn food.
You could have. You absolutely could have.
Because my whole computer's on a rotary. I could turn my computer any direction I need to.
All right, y'all. Here's the link to the channel.
To what channel?
Yours. Shout out to Trinidad and Roddy.
Oh yeah, we about to go crazy.
And that's where we go. Listen, there's a lot of MSG over there, y'all. So just know in advance. A lot of misogyny.
MSG gang.
Shout out to the MSD. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone that donated today. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you so much for your support. Shout out to all the mods for doing the damn thing. And for Bonkers, if you really left, even
jerk
though
salmon.
That's that. All
Bonkers left.
I doubt it. I'm still subscribed.
Them motherfuckers just busters, dog. They just be loud and shit up. Like if you slide and you just slide out the back door and be smooth.
All right.
You know what? Everybody, hey, fuck at you.
Exactly.
And fuck at you too.
I gotta give you an announcement.
And I'm leaving. Yo, Pusso, go slide, bro. Get the fuck from around.
Exactly. We ain't paying him no mind. We know he's still here. All right, y'all. We'll see you over there in the after party over there. Full drinking and half thinking. Make sure you all subscribe. Make sure you all come on over there.
It's gonna be like 20 minutes, maybe. I gotta season it. That's it.
That's fine. As far as we concerned, we out of here.
Gang shit. Thank you for having me, love.
Always. We'll see you all in the next one.